Alright everyone, today I'm going to go over and show you how to replace a lost title / pink slip, whether you lost it or it's been stolen or it's mutilated or it's illegible, you can't really read it. So I'm going to show you step by step how to replace your title. Now, in order to replace your title, there's going to be two forms for this to happen. I'm holding both of them right here. You can see one is the statement of facts, the other is the application for duplicate or paperless title. And I'm going to have links in the description to the PDF files so you can print those out and go through this with me step by step, and I'll show you exactly how to fill it out, okay? So let's get started here. Now, the first form again is you're going to need is the application for duplicate or paperless title. Second is the statement of facts. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here with the application for duplicate or paperless title. And you can see here that I've already highlighted everything you need to fill out. And this is going to be if you're the registered owner of the vehicle, okay? So you've lost it, you already had the title, but you lost it, it was mutilated or illegible to read. So let's focus on what I've highlighted. Let's not get distracted with anything else. Again, only with what I've highlighted. Now, everything else on this form, it's going to be for situations other than a lost title, and I'll be covering that in my next video. So let's go through this now. So you can see here at the top of the title, it says duplicate title and paperless title certification. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. So obviously you want to get a duplicate title, so you'll go ahead and put a check there. What you're going to do now is you're going to go ahead and put the vehicle license plate right here in this spot, and then you're going to put the VIN number right here, and then you're going to put the year, make, and model of the vehicle there. So we'll go to section 1, and that says for registered owners or owners of record. So what you're going to do is if there's only one owner, you're just going to put your full name here, as it says, and then you're going to put your driver's license number and your state that the driver's license is issued. Okay, the co-owner part here, that's only if there's two people on the title. So maybe it's a spouse or relative or family member, whatever it is, you'll go ahead and put the second person here. If there isn't, you'll leave that blank. So then you'll put the physical residence or business address which you have on your license right here, and you'll put the state as well as the zip code here, and then you're going to put the county of residence, so where you live, which county are you in, and you're going to go ahead and put that right there, and then you'll go ahead and put you don't need to actually put anything here, because if your mailing address is actually different, you don't you will need to put something here. Other than that, you won't need to. So let's go to section 2. Now section 2 here, it's the legal owner of record, lien holder / title holder. So this is only if there is actually a lien holder on the vehicle. So if you're financing it, or maybe you know, somebody else that you're paying for the vehicle, like the bank or whatnot it is. So that will be actually listed on the title, and that will actually be down at the very bottom, and there's a video I've already made showing exactly what you need to do for that. So that's only if there's a lien holder on the vehicle. If you own the vehicle outright, you won't need to fill out section 2, okay? So let's go to section 3 now. Section 3, this is the missing title statement. So you're only going to need to fill out here if it was lost, if it was stolen, if you're trying to get a paperless title, or if it was illegible or mutilated. Now, if it was illegible or mutilated, as it states here, you will need to attach the old title to both of these forms and turn it in. Obviously, I'm going to go through that with you, and you'll be able to understand exactly what you need to do, as long as you're focusing on everything I'm showing you here. So, and this is another one. If you haven't received your title from the DMV and it's been over 30 days, you'll check that mark there. Just whichever the situation was, go ahead and put a check by it. Okay, and then you're just going to put your printed name, and obviously your signature, if you're the owner, as long as you're the owner, the date and your telephone number. And that's all you're going to need to do for the first page. Again, just only focusing on what I have highlighted. So let's go to the back side of this page now. You can see the back side of this page. This is for new owners. And again, I'm going to cover this in my next video. This is if you're transferring the car and you don't have the pink slip and you're selling the car or buying the car without the title. So again, that's going to be in my next YouTube video. So you only need to worry about the front page on the application for duplicate or paperless title, and just focus again only on what I've highlighted. So that's it for this part of for this specific document. Now we're going to go to the statement of facts. Okay, so in the statement of facts here, again, only focus on what I have actually highlighted. This is all you're going to need. So looking at the statement of facts, you're going to go ahead and again put the license plate number of your vehicle. You're going to put the VIN number here, and then the year and the make of the vehicle. We'll go down to where I've highlighted here again on section C, and statement for transfer only or title only. So you're not transferring the vehicle without the title, you're just trying to get the title. So you will go ahead and check at the, put a check mark at the title only there, okay? And that's all you need to do for that part. And that's pretty much all you need to do for the first page here. So we'll turn this over on the back side, and you can see they want your information again on the vehicle one more time. So what you're going to need to do is put the license plate number of the vehicle again, the VIN number, and the year make of the vehicle. And then you'll go down to where it says statement of facts here. And the statement of facts, what you're going to do in this section is you're going to go ahead and fill out exactly what the situation was. So did you lose it? Did it go into through the washing machine? Is it all ripped up? You can't read the writing on it because it got wet. Whatever the situation is, you're just going to go ahead and state that here in this section. And then what you're going to do after you've stated that is you're going to go down to section H, and that's the applicant's signature. And you're going to go ahead and put your name printed here as it says, your first name, your middle name, and then your telephone number, and then your printed last name, and then you're just going to go ahead and sign down here by the X and then date it over here on this side. And that is all for these two documents, and that's all you're going to need for going ahead and getting a new title. So once you've filled out these two documents, that's all you're going to need to turn into the DMV, unless again your title has actually been mutilated, it's all ripped up, or it's illegible, you can't read it, water was spilt on it, went through the washing machine, whatever it might be. You're going to need to attach that title with these two documents, and you can turn it into the DMV one of two ways. The first way is actually going into the DMV in person and bringing these documents, and then you'll be able to take care of that there. And the second way, and this is the for California only, you will basically mail it to this specific address, and I will have that included in the description below, of course, again, as with the PDF files for these two documents for you to print out and go through it with my video and fill out exactly what I've done with the highlight, and you can see that as we've gone through it. And that address is going to be to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and that's the Vehicle Registration Operations Department, P.O. Box 942869, Sacramento, California 94269. And so that's going to be all for this video, but do keep posted, because I'm going to be making a video on, as I mentioned earlier, to show you how to buy or sell a vehicle without a title, okay? So if you have any questions, just go ahead and do so down below in the comment box, and I do appreciate you watching. So until next time.